How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our MLB 22 Road to the Show series with our third baseman, Everett Scott. And in the previous episode, we were still on the Phillies. And as you can see, we are on the LA Dodgers now. We requested a trade after the end of the last episode, and we eventually got traded to the Dodgers, which if this was modern day Dodgers, I would feel a little bit better about it. But as you can see, we basically went to a team that is basically the same as the Phillies. So I don't really know if I'm all too happy about it. But the good thing is, though, is that after this season, we are a free agent for the first time in our career. So we can choose to go to whatever team we so choose. So that will be exciting. But yeah, as you can see, we've played 68 games so far this season with the Phillies, and the rest of the season we will be with LA. So that's exciting. The only players who I believe are on the Dodgers still in real life are Mookie Betts, Walker Buehler, and none of the other names stand out to me except for where is he here? Rhys Hoskins. He was not on the Dodgers, but he is a former teammate in Philly with us. And okay, Corbin Burnes is in AAA. He has not played a game yet with LA this season. That's interesting. Looks like he's dropped quite a bit, so that's probably why he's in AAA. Trey Turner's in AAA as well. Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually scroll through every single player, but I just scrolled through the first few. But yeah, I don't see anybody else who stands out. This might be a shorter episode, but I'm not sure. We are going to be playing these last 3 games of this 4-game set against the Cardinals. I obviously did not play this first one. So we'll finish off these 3 games against the Cardinals, and then we'll go to Arizona and play this 3-game set against them. And hopefully we can come out on top because we are 33-34. So we definitely want to catch up to the 37-31 Giants and hopefully take control over the NL West. But we got to get through some games first. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. All right, so we're taking on Brandon Waddle in this game. He's 6-5 with 13 starts, about 4 runs earned against. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed the camera angle to this. I was messing around with it. Forgot to change it. You know what? For this first game, we'll do it. We'll keep it, but we got 2 on with no outs in the top of the first. See what we can do here.
Tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
All right, very late on that. But very surprising that we have not been traded to the AL. The 3 teams we've been with so far in our 7-year career have all been NL teams, 2 of them in the NL East. That's high, 1-2. But yeah, I'm currently recording this on Thanksgiving, so you guys will be seeing this on Black Friday. I debated not doing a video for Friday. I believe I mentioned that in either Monday or Tuesday's episode from this week. But I said, you know what? Why not? Oh, I honestly forgot what the count was. My bad. All right, top of third now. Runner on first with 1 out. But yeah, so I debated whether or not making a video for today, but I kind of wanted to play some MLB, so that's what we're going to do. All right, sinker, basically right down the middle. I've been thinking about maybe doing a series on God of War from 2018. I bought the game on sale. Is he running? No. Oh, yeah, he did. I got confused. I saw the first baseman go back to cover the base, so. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a series for God of War. I know I said I was going to stop doing story-based content, but I'm not interested in doing Madden, and I'm not interested in doing NBA. But I know you guys are probably getting tired of nothing but NHL and MLB. So I was thinking maybe we could bring back that game. I know it's not Ragnarok, but I have never played God of War. I've never played any God of War games, honestly. So I'll have to watch a video to get a recap on all the previous ones, but that'll be okay. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, let me know, and then I could probably make that a video for next Friday. It just depends on if you guys are interested in that. Oh, there we go. That might be a good hit. Slightly late. That's into the gap. Yep, that's dropping. I'm going 3. Oh, I'm out by a mile, but we got the run across. So that's all that matters. All right, so back up in the top of the 6th, leading things off here. Got a nice double and a ribby at the previous at-bat. Hit it into the gap. Slightly above the zone there. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving is not until Saturday, but it'll still be fun nonetheless. As long as I get good food, that's all I care about. I'm really not all too mad about this camera angle. I kind of like it so far. Ooh, late on that one. But yeah, let me know what? Let me know what you guys think about this camera angle. If I should keep with it, then I will. Ooh, that's a bad one. Still not fully used to it yet, but I think I could get the hang of it. All right, top of the 8th now, losing by 2. You got a runner on first with 2 outs. If I could get a home run, that'd be great. That's low. I remember picking this camera because I was like, well, you'd think since it's straight on from the pitcher's point of view, it'd be easier to see where the ball's going. And I think it kind of is, but the difficult thing with this camera angle is it's harder to judge the timing on it. So it's easier for me personally to see where the ball's going, but it's just difficult to get the timing down. And maybe that's the whole point of this camera angle. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good long weekend if you get one. I do, thankfully. All right, how many times you got to try and pick this guy off, Genesis? But yeah, we're getting closer to 400 subs, which is cool. Very ecstatic about that. That one was way inside. I don't know why I swung at that. But yeah, we're getting closer and closer to 400. We've hit a little sluggish pace, but I've mentioned it before. I expected that to happen. But it's okay. We'll hit 400 eventually. All right. I swing at like every single pitch in that at bat, but then the one I probably should have swung at, I didn't. Oh well. That might actually do it for this first game, though. Oh no, we're getting some defense in the bottom of the 8th. They got a runner on first with only 1 out, so potentially turn 2 if they don't go for a bunt. We know how this game loves its bunts. No, that's right to me. Over to second, and over to Reese Hoskins at first. And we lose game 2 of this 4-game series, so let's see if we can bounce back and win game 3. All right, so in game 3, we're starting off facing Randy Dobnak. He's starred in 13 games, has a record of 3-4, has a 4.13 ERA. See what we can do against Dobnak here. Already 9 pitches into this one. There we go, right at the low corner.
Scott, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard.
It'd be cool if I could hit a home run with this camera angle.
And that one fouled
Way
off.
early on that one.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Comes up empty.
Just swung over that one. Slightly early timing on that, though, surprisingly.
And the next pitch is way outside. And he deals. Stays alive.
Very late on that sinker. Yeah, it's just the timing you got to try and get down with this camera angle.
Foul ball.
Yeah, another late one. That would have been a good one to get squared up right.
2-2 now. Swings
And I just swung over that one.
there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Not a good way to start off this game.
Dodgers here. Now so one out, nobody on.
All right, bottom of the second, getting some defense time here.
Good power, not great in the OBP department.
And I should be able to catch that. And indeed I do. You always like simple, easy plays like that. No fooling around with it. Just hit right to you, done, home for dinner. More defense, though, in the bottom of the third against Clint Frazier. See what he can do. I'm positioned like he might hit it straight down the line. And he kind of did. Now over to Hoskins, and there's an easy out. All right, top of the fourth now. Nobody on, one out. Struck out in our first appearance at the plate. See if we can change that now. Slightly late on that sinker low.
Righty delivers. Close, but called a ball.
Right on the line there. I think that should have been called a strike, but I will obviously take that.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes
I swing at all the low ones, apparently.
the wind and the pitch.
And I strike out again. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this camera angle just isn't working.
But that time, little anxious.
We'll try one more at bat. And if we struggle, then I'll change it back. All right, top of the sixth, tied up at one. Got a runner on first with one out. Just getting right back into it. That one was inside. Good one to swing at, I'd say. Very late, though. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to sit here and watch him try and pick off that guy on first like 4 times in a row. Just pitch me the ball, Randy. There we go. Very early, though, so that'll be just a simple can of corn for the left fielder. At least we made contact with that one. But I think I will change the camera angle. But first, we got some defense time against Jazz Chisholm. Cardinals up by 1 yet again here. Still got Jason Sanchez on the mound. I probably would have pulled him. And over to first for the second out of the inning. All right, I got the camera angle switched. Going with offset zoom here. See if this one's a little better. Starting off with a strike in the bottom outside corner. Trailing by 2 now. We're hitless so far in this one. Struggling with our new team. Oh, come on. Yeah, the only thing so far we've done with the Dodgers is hit a double and get in a ribby. Surprised that wasn't called a strike. Nah, I'm just kidding. That'd be a very bad ump if he called that low of a throw a strike. All right, and just like that, we're back to even in the count. There we go. That's into the gap. That should be good for 2. But I do have my speed. Yeah, that'll be good for 3. That'll be good for a triple. I got my speed archetype, or my speed loadout, excuse me, equipped. In the first game, I accidentally equipped the power one. But yeah, my speed loadout, it doesn't sacrifice any of my power or contact, but it absolutely astonishingly increases my speed. Just kidding.
Runner tags for home. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Digging in.
All right, Luis Rodriguez. See if he can get me home so he can get back to within 1. He's 0 for 3 in this one.
Right-hander kick steals. And that one is
And that might just be a simple can of corn unless they bobble it. And no, that'll do it for the top half of the 8th.
so the
And we lose game 3. I think we won game 1, so we might be able to split this series if we can win game 4. All right, final game of this 4-game set. We're taking on Matthew Liberator. 13 starts for him as well. Let's see if we can actually start to pick up the pace here in our 3rd game with the Dodgers. Not a good way to start, but at least it wasn't a strikeout like in the first 2 games. At least we made contact in our first at-bat in this game. So trailing 2-0 already in the bottom of the 2nd. Walker Buehler having a terrible night. But we probably aren't doing anything good behind him either. So got some defense time though.
You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about
and I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. That's down in left field. That'll be good for a base hit. And will we still be getting some defense time here? No, we're back at the bat. Losing 4-0. Nice job, Walker Buehler. All right, there we go, 1-0. See what else he pitches us here.
Do the baseball mechanical things really well. Look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
All right, I wasn't feeling that one. That probably just would have been a ground ball anyway. Unless I could have golfed it out of here. All right, 2-1. 2-2 now. Still another low pitch. I don't want to swing at that.
The pitch. That's inside.
All right, full count now, 3-2. He's got to pitch me something good here.
One down, base is empty. And it's ball.
And no, he doesn't. I'll take the walk. Thank you very much.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough?
Now we got Andy Pages up after us. See if he can do something productive here. Try and chip away at this lead. And that's just going to be a little can of corn into the outfield. Just a tad. Not much. Now Rhys Hoskins 0 for 1. He reached on an error in the 2nd apparently. He's 1 for 11 with a double in this series. Former teammates for I think a year or 2 in Philly. He chips that one. That'll probably just be an easy out, and it is. Had to stretch a little bit, but makes the catch. All right. Looks like we're not winning this series. Down 5-0, top of the 7th. Unless we can pick up the pace with this leadoff at bat, charge up our team a little bit. Matthew having a great game. Okay. You love to see that, I guess. All right, top of the 9th. Definitely not winning this one. Got a runner on first with 1 out. Not facing Matthew anymore. Slightly late, excuse me, on that 2-seamer.
kicks and deals.
That's low inside, 1-1.
Bush over at first with one away.
Come on, Seth, pitch me something good.
Pitch
No.
misses, and
2-1.
2-1.
I don't want to get walked again.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball.
Now it's 2-2. Slightly late again, but gets nothing. Or apparently not. It was late. I thought it was just past good.
Swing and a miss.
All right.
And
God,
down on strikes.
we are struggling with the Dodgers so far.
Close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled.
But unfortunately, we lose 3 games in a row to the Cardinals. We are starting off very slow with our new team, but maybe we can pick it up in the 3-game series against the Diamondbacks. All right, guys, so this is a new series. We're forgetting about those 3 games against the Cardinals. We're taking on the Diamondbacks. We just got to shake off those first few games, and we just gotta recharge. We're taking on a somewhat crappy team as well. They're worse than us record-wise. So we just got to think of that as a positive. Ian Happ, I know he played with the Cubbies.
Just about ready to go.
But yeah, I do apologize that the first half of this video I seemed kind of unenergized. It's just been a long day, a lot of personal stuff going on. But we are just going to shake that off. We're going to try and get energized with this one. I apologize if, like I said, if I was unenergized at the beginning, but we're going to charge up in this one. We're apparently first on the Dodgers with our batting average. How that hasn't tanked with our terrible performances in the first 3 games. But yeah, we got a runner on first with 1 out. See what we can do here.
And the righty deal.
There you go. Solid contact. Slightly early.
That's got a chance.
Is that going to get out?
And that one.
And it's gone. Our first home run with the Dodgers. And it is a 2-run shot.
Board, it's 2-0.
And that gets us on the board early here. Everett Scott's 25th homer of the season. Just barely got over the wall there, but we will take it any way we can get. That'll definitely boost our confidence with our new team here. Getting our first home run with the new team out of the way. You love to see it. Like I told you, we're shaking off the early unenergetic games, and now we are getting pumped.
And up next for Los Angeles.
And we got bases juiced. We got bases juiced in the top of the second. Might be getting a grand slam if we can time it right. Taking on Johnny Lloyd. There are 2 outs, though, so we got to be careful. Got to be careful. That is into the middle. Perfect. And I will hold up at first. That should bring in 2 if he hustles, and it does. Very close play there at first, or at home, excuse me. And I add 2 more runs to the board. We have definitely found our footing in this game, that's for sure. Perfect crack into straight center field there. You always love hits like that.
2 on with 2 away.
But now we got to see what Andy Pages can do with runners on first and second.
2 outs. In the air,
And he pops that one up into shallow right field.
makes the catch.
And that'll do it for the top half of the second.
We go to the bottom of. So 1 gone.
All right, some defense time against Ian Happ.
The switch hitting outfield.
The D-backs got 1 across to make it a 3-run deficit. They got a runner on third with only 1 out. So if I get the ball and he goes home, I'm going there.
Now a bunt.
And of course he throws down a bunt. He's staying.
He's in there.
And I barely get it. I barely miss out on getting Ian Happ out, is what I was trying to say. But they got runners on the corners now, and they tie it up. So my home run and my two-run shot and my single with 2 ribbies
Basketball, football, you feel like he could
don't matter at this point in time.
foul off down the right
Ooh,
side.
late on that one. That would have been another good one to crush. Just got to calm it down, though. We're tied back up. It's basically a brand new ball game. Okay, that is a very bad call, but I will take it.
And the count 1-2.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen an umpire call a ball that high up into the zone.
Tied at 4.
He's pitching me a four-seamer in like the same exact area every time. Well, the first and fourth one anyway. Ah, and I just frickin' popped that up. Just run it out.
Kennedy makes the grab, and there's one down.
Easy can of corn for the third baseman. Got some more defense time though.
Now up next for Arizona, Alec Thomas.
Still tied up here in the bottom of the fifth. Nobody on, 2 outs.
Him and for his team.
Bounce to the left
And over to Hoskins at first, and there we go. That'll end the fifth.
side. Nothing doing for Everett Scott steps to the
All right,
plate for
top of the
Dodgers.
7th, 2 on, 1 out, trailing by 1.
Speed together.
This is the perfect time to get a good hit here, come up clutch for my team. Getting into the later stages of this game. We gotta win our first game with the new team. Can't start off on the new team 4 in a row losses. And I strike out swinging. And that will not help us tie this game up.
Man at first with one
All right,
out.
top of the 9th.
For LA.
I basically have to hit a bomb here
This guy an MVP
to keep our chances alive. See what I can do. And I swing at a drop third strike. Again. Yeah, I'm pissed too. And that'll probably be 4 straight losses in a row, unfortunately. And indeed it is. So the Diamondbacks managed to make a comeback and take this game. Thankfully, we got 2 more left. All right, game 1 started off good. But then we dropped the ball towards the end of the game. We definitely got to stay consistent in this one. We'll take that. We'll take that as the first pitch. Just watch it. And apparently, I decided to never swing at good pitches as I watched that one go by.
It's Major League Baseball. One down. Everett Scott.
All right, top of the 4th now, still tied at 0 with nobody on and 1 out. Watch the third strike in my first at-bat. Let's try not to do that again. There we go. That's a hit. But the second baseman with a nice dive. And he will get the out.
2 outs, runner at first.
Bottom of the 4th now. Time for some defense. The D-backs have a runner on first, but 2 outs. I'm going to move up because I could see a bunt.
And now the lefty
No, surprisingly, no bunt.
collects
We'll get the out over at first, and that'll end the 4th.
will end the inning. Now it's the right fielder.
More defense time here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out.
And he'll one. The other way.
And I bobble it, and my guy can't recover it, and he is safe by a mile. All right, top of the 6th now. Runner on first, 2 outs. 0 for 2 in this one. We got to turn it around here.
He's a guy who
See what
does
we
it
can do.
all.
There we go. That's a base hit up the middle. And he's going to hold up at second. I got to retreat back to first. So at least we get a hit. Not going to go hitless in this one. Pages hits that right at the third baseman. Can he beat it out at first? No, he cannot. Nice recovery from the third baseman. I believe his name is Kennedy. And that'll end the top half of the 6th.
So runner at second, 2 down.
Bottom of the 7th, still scoreless here. Getting some defense time yet again against Dustin Harris. They got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Definitely don't want them to score.
To third.
There we go. Nice, simple little grounder.
Tosses
Over to first, and that'll end the 7th. Now let's go get some runs.
one left for Arizona. 2 outs, nobody on.
There we go. Top of the 8th, we have a run across.
Scott, year in and year out,
See if we
this
can
guy
help
MVP candidate.
possibly add to those
This
totals.
is a true
Or to
fine
that
ball
total,
guy.
I should
Not very
say.
many of
It's only one singular run.
He's on the field, you can't take your eye off.
There we go. First pitch, we hit it right into center field. That'll be good for a single. Now I believe Andy Pages is up next. So Pages has a full count here. I'm going to get picked off, or attempted to get picked off, I should say. But it is a full count with 2 outs, so we will be on the move here.
3-2 now. Good plate appearance
And
there.
Pages
Able
gets
to take
walked,
the
so
walk.
runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Slow roller
Luis
up the
Rodriguez hits that little blooper over to the shortstop. Nice behind the back toss over to the second baseman to finish things out in this inning. Just a nice little behind the back toss.
one down.
All right, bottom of the 8th. Defense time here against Jose Herrera. Still holding on to our single run.
Now a drag bunt.
And of course he will throw down a bunt. And I managed to get him out at first. Had to stretch out there at first. Still get the out nonetheless. All right, there we go. Top of the 9th. We have a 4-0 lead. I can feel comfortable about that. There we go. Add 2 more. That's a 2-run bomb. Back-to-back games with a 2-run bomb. We're up 6-0 now. And I would hope that that's enough for us to win our first game with the Dodgers and end our current losing streak. Yeah, that's just a nice no-doubter. I finally changed the no-doubt animation too. 434 feet. And there we go. We finally win a game with our new team. Let's see if we can take this 3-game series and win Game 3. Top of the 1st, facing Andrew Painter in Game 3. Final game of this series, final game of the episode. Let's see if we can finish off in a good way. That's just going to be a little blooper over to short. Not going to be able to beat that one out. All right, top of the 3rd now, up 2-0 with a runner on first and second respectively with only 1 out. Get a 3-run bomb here. That'd be nice. No, that's not going to be a 3-run shot, but it gets past the first baseman, and bases will be juiced. Now we got Rhys Hoskins. See what he can do batting behind us here. Hoskins hits a little blooper. It gets past the first baseman. He's going home. I'm going 3. And I'm safe. So runners on the corners now off of Hoskins' little blooper past the first baseman. And we added 2 more runs to our total here, up 4-0. Luis Rodriguez now. See if he can get me home to add another run to our totals. And Rodriguez strikes out swinging, so 2 outs now in the top of the 3rd. And Vivas gets walked, so bases are juiced again for Sierra. And he hits it over to short. They should be able to get the out, and indeed they do. But we added 2 more runs to our total there. Now hopefully we can hold on to it and build on it. All right, so top of the 4th, D-backs got a run across, so we're only up by 3 now. But I got runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Hopefully get them home. And I strike out swinging. Had a lot of patience in that at bat, but that last pitch just got me. All right, top of the 7th, tied up now at 4. See if we can break that tie, especially leading off the top of the 7th. There we go. First pitch, I hit it into center field. That'll be good for a single to lead things off. Going for second here. Hoskins takes a strike, but I make it to second safe. 17 stolen bases on the season. Hoskins throws down a bunt. Nice sacrifice bunt there from Hoskins to advance me to third. I'm only 90 feet away. We got 2 outs to spare.
Be a big pickup if he can push
And
around.
Rodriguez
Left
hits that
field.
back into deep left field. I'm going to be able to tag up on that one. Nice sac fly for Rodriguez, and I am in safe.
Scores on the sac
And we
fly.
break
It's
the
now
tie.
5-4.
Just pulled off of it a little bit.
But top of the ninth, and the Diamondbacks get 2 themselves to take a 1-run lead here
Contact skills, one of the best contact hitters
on the
in
final
game.
chance for the Dodgers. I have to get a bomb here. And I swing and strike out.
Well, these guys just want to keep
And our 1-game win is all we will get in this one.
and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further.
That is very disappointing. But
They've been playing really well.
hopefully we can manage to turn it around.
Feel the energy.
But if you guys are still watching at this point in the video, I do have a question. I mentioned it earlier. Would you be interested in seeing some God of War on the channel? I just got it last night. It was on sale. And I also got Ragnarok as well. So if you want me to play God of War and then play through Ragnarok, I can. I put out a community post yesterday asking what you guys would like to see me do on my channel. And I got 2 responses that just told me to play whatever I wanted. And if that's what you guys agree with, then let me know. Or if you want me to just stick to sports content, then I will do that. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of in a funk at this point because I want to play more than just NHL and MLB. Because I feel like you guys aren't really interested in that stuff anymore. You want to see something different, but I don't also want to not do sports content and alienate the people who have subscribed because of my sports content. So, any bit of advice you could give me, I'd greatly appreciate it. And besides that, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did and haven't done so already, make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button. Excuse me. Helps me out a ton, and I appreciate it every single time you do that. Also, make sure to leave me some comments. Just let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know how your Thanksgiving went, or if you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, let me know. And I just love to hear from you guys. So, yeah, that will wrap it up for this one. Sorry we only got the 1 win, but the second half of the video, the series against the D-backs, I definitely had a lot more fun. I just kind of started off the first half of the video a little unenergized, so I do apologize. But yeah, hopefully you still found some enjoyment in it. But guys, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.